Sean Morris, I'm Wayne Randazzo. We take a look at today's Jeep starting lineups. Nate Reavers is the leading scorer for the Badgers. Lamar Stevens, the leading career scorer for the entire conference. But Sean, our marquee man
favored the Badgers thus far because very few opportunities in the open floor.
Wisconsin's made some changes. Micah Potter's in the game. Left hand trying to score. Tyler Wall. And the put. King feeds Potter, and he hits the three. Jones missing another three. This one.
But Micah Potter making his presence known, and even though it's not Christmas, University Park has become Pottersville here.
Potter got loose under the basket, waits for the traffic.
By Micah Potter. He's got to shoot this. He's got to just take it to the basket and hope for some contact.
Stevens gets the contact, gets the basket, and the Nittany Lions are on the board.
Again, even though Penn State is able to score on a very difficult conversion by their leading scorer, Lamar Stevens, nothing coming easy. You contrast that with Wisconsin, where they're able to slip a screen and get essentially an uncontested.
For the rebound, Penn State on the run. Stevens trying to take on Pritzl.
One side of the floor, and then that led to the opportunity for Stevens again to get into the lane, and a wonderful job that extra dribble, which would have allowed Pritzl the chance to take an offensive foul.
Bounce feed. Potter had to take. Well, Stevens is the. Potter has.
Action by Potter, very, very impressive, especially when both teams were really struggling to score.
Stevens against some traffic, gets it back, and he's fouled on the line for two. Full header is Illinois putting together another. Trice throws it away. Miles Dredd picks it up. Dredd the bounce speed.
Our BTN standout brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. One of the few opportunities that Penn State's been able to get out in the open floor. You see why Wisconsin wanted to control the pace, because this is what Penn State wants to do, to the tune of 80 points per ball game. And Isaiah Brockington with the cap.
Only let one team this year get above 80. That was Indiana.
When Wisconsin has the ball because of a great job defensively on the previous possession by Dimitri. If you are Penn State, that's Jones, who knocks down 41% of his offerings, coming off a 5 of 10 performance from deep last time out.
Davison located King, who takes it to the basket, plus the foul.
On each opponent's scouting report, watch him play through some contact and reload on the way down. Really nice job by Kobe King, taking it into the heart of the defense, and the one player that, again, is noticeable by his absence.
There's that one foul early on. Couldn't get that rebound. It went to Potter. And Wisconsin will try again.
Yeah, I'd go to Potter here.
It's Tyler Wall, the freshman, the left hand. Rebounds.
Nice job by the big fella of keeping King in front.
Myron Jones hasn't scored yet. Changes now.
For corner, because Wisconsin had to occupy him defensively with that rim run.
Jones gets, once a little taste of the net happens for him, he starts to put it on.
Nice job of getting the ball out of Stevens' hands by Wisconsin defensively.
Wheeler puts up the three. This one. Shot clock inside of 5. King makes a move against Stevens. Fades away and hits the jump.
The player of the game thus far. He pulls John Harrow away from his comfort zone defensively and knocks down his third triple of the ball game. And then really good job defensively. There's that double again by Davison. Good job by Davison.
Wheeler takes another three. Down low. Entering today, it only made 3 in his career against Big Ten opponents. Micah Potter for 3.
Hey, man.
And a new career.
Play, but he kind of tripped Wisconsin, you see what they want to do. They really want to milk this end of the floor.
Davison goes over Watkins. High calls a timeout.
And Mike Capata, a big reason why he has opened up everything offensively off the bench for the Badgers.
Shot clock inside of 5. Wheeler makes a move. Tosses it.
Well, points have been at a premium for Penn State, and
only averages 4 points per game. Catch and shoot. Pritzel, history good.
You can see the extended minutes. John Hara is gassed right now.
Out to Brockington for 3. That's good. Wisconsin's got a 31-22 lead. Coming up, the State Farm halftime report. Dave Revson and Mike DeCourcy with a breakdown of the first half. They'll have highlights from Ohio State and Indiana and Rutgers at Illinois coming up. Point. Second half begins. Wisconsin has the ball. Stevens gets a block. King forces it up. Gets a second chance. Misses again. Gets a third chance. And Watkins fouls him. Game against Illinois, scoring 21 points.
We could first half, but they're 79% as a team on the year. Possible to feel good after that kind of shooting percentage. Penn State certainly should.
This is a lean forward over Watkins. There's 18 points, 8 rebounds. Stevens, that's a 3, and it's good from the...
Nice job by Brockton. Look where that pass hit Stevens. Went and hit him right where he could...
They wanted a foul, and it never came. Wheeler tried to poke it away. It ends up to Davison. He was fouled. Fox Sports app. To win their longest road win streak ever against a
Davison, faking and coming down aggressively, forcing a difficult shot. Nice pass.
For this year at Ohio State. As Davison misses team straight in this building.
That created the opportunity for Brockington.
Stevens catch and shoot off the inbound pass.
Nice job by Penn State recovering defensively.
Potter. Stevens drives by Ford off the glass.
And there are workhorses. I'm hooking my wagon to the workhorse who gets the dirty work done. There was no question what Lamar Stevens was trying to do, and that was put why he's one of the most dependable and the most putters. You have to understand that and calm yourself here.
King, the jumper over Myron.
The block, he could see the King was dribbling that way. He stopped and didn't take his defender with him.
6 points for Kobe King. Myron Jones gets 2 back.
The bully Miles Dredd, and he would have none of it.
We've seen some great efforts on the defensive side today. Brockington gets it to run through, plus the foul.
And then Brockington able to show you he could score with not just his left, but the right.
19 at one point. Since then, Penn State has outscored them 18 to 10. Wall's the one who grabs it.
I tell you what, I think that defensive intensity was really emphasized. Penn State offensively or defensively rather, of locking down Wisconsin, but then they don't get the rebound, and that provides this opportunity in a scramble situation. Nice utilization of the ball fake by
that to just let Reavers get that dunk.
Well, Dredd is really giving himself up defensively. He got caught.
One in the bonus for Tyler Wall. Reavers drives along with Myron Jones.
Long so valuable because you let one slip away at home. Feel very good about where you are.
Reavers at
Wisconsin, usually so dependable from the line, has struggled in that regard. Something to keep an eye on if this game gets even closer.
Brockington ball, his 4th.
Usually gives them about 12, 13 minutes per ball game.
A lot of noise here at the BJC today. Kobe King, turnaround, fake. Davison tosses it up from the side of 5. Davison had it tipped away. Dredd starts a fast break. Brockington finger roll.
Doesn't earn it from the line.
10 fouls in the second, 15.
You showed a nice
Lyons trying to roll to the basket. Stevens lost his dribble for a moment. Durant gets around King. Feeds Brockington away. It's a 7-point game. Potter against Stevens. Potter to the basket. 2 points. Long has set a career high in this game. Stevens from 15 feet. Kobe King now against Stevens.
Well, in the first half, not a lot of offensive fluidity here. Nice job by Dredd of coming under control, and the completion by Brockington. How about the discard and the completion by
Penn State has not scored fewer than 50.
And it's comforts in that category, contrasted with the Nittany Lions who want to get up and down the floor at 80 points per outing. And it's been Wisconsin for extended periods of time which have been able to extend their will.
Potter puts up the jumper.
Somewhere Jack Sikma is smiling with that inside pivot. You turn, you put the defender on his heels. In this case, it's Watkins. So many options when you utilize that move.
Stevens get 13 straight against the Nittany Lions.
Nice help there to get the ball out of Kobe King's hands. Really good job defensively.
Miles Dredd lost it. Brockington per game. That was their 6th of this one. Brockington has 15. Big miss. King draws the double two.
Well, they have a mismatch down there with Potter. They just weren't able to take advantage.
Anderson goes to the basket. Exactly what they did.
Without question, and they set the tone with that early.
The Nittany Lions' lowest scoring output in the game this year, 58 in a win against Yale. And here in this one, they might not even break 50. Looks like they won't as that ball goes out of bounds. To Wisconsin, Seth Lundy, we barely saw today, checks in here at the end. As Lamar Stevens will head to the bench. It's a loss for Penn State, but not because of anything Stevens did today. He was outstanding.
I mean, he battled. He had a double-double, and I thought he played outstanding defense. Unfortunately for the Nittany Lions, in certain situations, it was just better offensive conversion by the Badgers, and this is a big win for Wisconsin. A road win in this league is extremely rare, and it comes on a home loss for Wisconsin, so they were able to regain the loss they had at home.
It was a gut check for the Badgers today, no question, as Wisconsin gets the victory over Penn State, 58-49, the final score here at the Bryce Jordan Center. The Badgers now